that was so cool!
What happens when parents connect with other parents? When neighbors get to know each other? When community groups link together?
Can you do that? All right.
How do children, families, and communities benefit from these connections? What difference does it make when communities pull together? The difference comes in the way that families begin to look out for each other, to regain trust, to take collective action on behalf of their children and communities. First 5 Sacramento believes in the power of people coming together for the well-being of Sacramento's children 0 to 5. Core to this belief is that connections between people reduce isolation, increase communication, create safety, and produce healthier environments for children to thrive.
It's great to see how a community can be connected. It has its challenges, of course, just like trying to organize any community, but there's definite rewards, and the rewards obviously are well worth all the challenges.
The Community Building Initiative, a strategy of the First 5 Sacramento Commission, supports community-driven efforts to create social networks throughout Sacramento County. By seeding community building activities through community grants, CBI has generated opportunities for families and communities to connect across race, culture, age, and socioeconomic divides to focus on their shared vision and commitment to children.
Having a network of support with other couples can help these families at least to be supported and to know that they're not alone and they can share the journey with someone else that has also shared the struggles.
Through the Community Building Initiative, First 5 Sacramento funds an array of activities and neighborhood projects to enhance the healthy development of children by improving the environments where they grow up.
We know from theory and research that having social support is one of the most important things for children. If the parents have support and the children have a supportive network, that is one of the most important things that can happen.
Since 2004, First 5 Sacramento has funded over 100 community building activities through mini grants to parents, caregivers, and community members. More recently, it also launched the more expansive Children's Action Grants to groups of parents and community members for projects that connect informal groups with each other, link groups with other resources in the community, and in general build relationships across groups to benefit children ages 0 to 5. The Children's Action Grants act as an important hub to promote communication and collaboration among diverse community groups, thus creating an association of associations to achieve long-lasting change for young children.
I think it's just a great thing for the families just to all get together and be able to hang out and play and learn about the First 5 and different things that Sacramento has to offer.
Let's visit the unique connections made by some of the Children's Action grantees now.
One Village organizes a lot of different kinds of events, some large like today's and some of them are smaller and more intimate. But the primary goal is to get families out to be able to connect with each other and to learn about some of the resources in the community, some of the other parent groups they might want to get involved with, so that they feel like they have more support in doing the job of parenting.
One Village is a collaborative of mothers groups, neighborhood associations, grandparents groups, and other formal and informal groups who have come together to create important connections with community resources such as My Sister's House.
This is a great celebration for children and for their families to celebrate the Chinese New Year.
On this Saturday, families delighted in face painting, tangerines for luck in the new year, and fortune cookies stuffed with special messages to celebrate parenting and community building. There was music and lion dance performers that spanned generations.
These events are entertaining, but it's not about that. It's about connecting with your children, it's connecting with your friends, and we really need this because, we need to feel connected as a community to each other. It's so vital, it's so important.
I've noticed that I've been able to connect better with other mothers, other fathers. We tend to understand more about what's happening in the community and that there's something to do on a Saturday, that we otherwise wouldn't have thought of to coordinate ourselves.
With One Village, the reason it's called One Village is because we all want people to think of this as one big community, one big family, and we're all raising our children together and helping each other raise our children.
In today's society, we have to understand who we are as men, who we are as husbands, and who we are, more importantly, as fathers.
To me, being a father, that's the most important thing you can ever be on this earth as a man.
Any man can make a kid but it takes a special man to be a father to that kid.
Groups of grandparents, fraternal organizations, and fathers groups come together through J Banta to promote positive fatherhood. The fathers of J Banta help themselves, build their parenting skills, and build community through special events and field trips. Group members conduct workshops for each other, meet in each other's homes for support, connecting and sharing what they know, as well as developing linkages with more established organizations and institutions, such as social services and the judicial system.
We don't give up on fathers. If a father gives up, then that's on him. But we're not giving up on fathers because we cannot give up on the children. Our mission is to provide fathers with the inner resources to become the kind of father their children need.
We have to understand that what we do in our life affects others. So we have to really understand that the choices that we make have to be the best choices for our children.
The nice thing about what we're seeing is that the fathers are supporting each other.
Thanks to J Banta, they helping me understand how to be a better father and be a better human being.
Well, what's going on today is that you can see big piles of wood chips. We've got a group of people that are just spreading those out. And then we've got another group of people that are building redwood planter boxes that eventually will be filled with garden soil.
These neighbors are collaborating on the Global Garden Project at the Peter Burnett Elementary School. Their goal is to create a new permanent multi-purpose neighborhood asset, an educational resource that's a magnet for residents.
The children will be coming out and planting in the vegetable beds. They are going to be using this as not only a science project, but an educational project on how to take care of Mother Earth.
The Global Garden Project is connecting networks of people such as neighborhood associations, cultural groups, and community services in the Lemon Hill community to nurture and strengthen the social ties that make up strong communities for children.
We're learning how to get to know each other and learning how to work with each other. You know, most of the people that are working on this garden are people who didn't know each other before.
This is a very resource-rich neighborhood. There are people with lots of hands-on skills, there's some technical skills here, and it's just tapping into those people and connecting them so they could show their skills off to the community and make it visibly better. That's what this garden's about, making connections, and those connections lead to leadership and a better community.
Well, the idea was to give people from all walks of life, all ages, all backgrounds, an opportunity to contribute to a community self-portrait. And the majority of the people that participated ended up being children. And so that's really where I think it becomes significant and special.
My son loves to draw, he loves to color, you know, his imagination runs wild and he does different things. So I think this is a great format to display that.
This community mural is one feature of an open house at the Courtyard School, hosted by the Together Project, a group involving neighbors and events that celebrate the diversity of Sacramento families through arts and literacy projects.
It's important to us to make sure that all children feel equally valued in our society, because I think many of us who came up with this idea for the Together Project experienced that, either as parents or as children ourselves, that we didn't just fit in with the common norm of a mom and a dad, or both white or both Christian, that we had a variety of religions and a variety of family makeups, and they're all valuable. It's love that makes a family.
On this spring evening, planned to coincide with Midtown's Open Studios Neighborhood Walk, families could view a nationally acclaimed traveling photo exhibit showcasing the variety of American family structures.
That it was okay to be different. And this is my sister Taquisha and my other sister.
They could also watch a diversity-themed educational film and enjoy literature read by volunteer middle school students.
It's important that other people know that we're just like our next door neighbors or the people that live across the street.
And I think it gives kids messages that we are all one large community. Families with disabilities, families of color, of interracial families, interreligious families, adoptive families, foster families.
We love our child as much as they love their children.
These are just some of the ways that parents are seizing on the opportunity of First 5 Sacramento's Community Building Initiative. A growing network of grantees are collaborating, exploring ideas, and learning from each other. And in Sacramento, one of this nation's most diverse cities, there are a world of great project ideas to consider. Grant applications are available now. Call 916-876-5865 or visit sackids.saccounty.net. Tell your neighbors.